What is up, folks? This is Ericast, and welcome back to Dark Souls 2, Scholar of the First Sin. Alrighty, so I've leveled up a bunch more, and as you can see, I've got Dance of Fire on here, and just to show you what it does, it's pretty awesome. I'm not sure how well it actually works, but we'll see. Alright, so I have gotten my levels from continuing to do the Rotten. As you can see here, I've intensified the bonfire here by 29 or 28 higher than it was. So I've killed him quite a few times. It's taking about 200,000 souls to level up now, so it's a little bit crazy. But yeah, now I need to keep an eye out for witches, priestesses, whatever they are. Finally backstab one of these things. But anyway, so I've increased a few of my stats. I've got Int and Faith up to 33, and Attunement up to 15 so far. So we've got 2 slots now. I think I actually only have 1 attuned at the moment. But yeah, so we're doing pretty darn well. Actually, this is much higher than really you should be at this point. Much higher. Oh, I can actually take care of you before we hatch the other guy from the ice. Alright. Oh, and you. Well, that's fine. I just don't want to fight him while I'm fighting the other one. Fighting that one. Let's go ahead and grab you too. Yeah. Oh, actually, you're not even going to respond. Well, that's fine with me. Let's see how much this hurts him. Not at all. I don't think it hit him. Probably meant more of his AoE spell anyway. Yeah, it didn't hurt him that much. I think it's meant more for clearing an area than it is for actually killing those guys, but they have pretty good defense too, so that's probably part of it. And that was a big attack. And backstab. Backstabbing those guys really is the way to go. It's not always the easiest thing to do, but yeah. They have so much defense that even with this weapon and my stats, it takes a while to kill them, so. I don't know if I'm just on point today, or if it's just, like, I don't know. It's very strange. It's like constantly backstabbing where I previously couldn't at all. Yeah, you're gonna throw your spear at me. I guess that'd be more of a javelin than a spear. There, you're dead. Now, we can't open that door back there. Is there something? Oh, I missed this one, I guess. Radiant Life Gem times 5. So I'm gonna go ahead and open that up. Might as well, since we're here. I'm going to be ambushed by all these guys, but let's just how this area works. Oh. That wasn't the most fortunate thing. Oh, I didn't have any stamina. I was like, why did I not attack? That didn't make any sense. Alright, here we go. But yeah, if you want to do what I did as far as gaining levels from the Rotten goes, I would go ahead and summon Lucatiel every time. It's pretty easy. The reason that people do him is because he's so easy to access from the bonfire, and the fact that, well, he's easy to dodge his attacks. His attack moves are pretty easy to learn, so, and like consistently not die to. Oh, yeah, that didn't feel too good. I was actually considering to try to get these guys armor, but I'm not going to worry about it. Are all the doors just closed? I guess the doors just reclosed. Okay. But anyway, so I would summon Lucatiel each time. Just make sure and kill the statues that are along the way. If you remember these guys, I'm pretty sure there was a mimic in here. But make sure and kill the statues that are along the way. Oh, hello. And you'll be just fine. She'll get a little bit distracted trying to kill some of the monsters that are in the pools. But don't worry too much about it. As long as you move towards the fog and stand next to the fog, she'll actually just run and catch up with you. Okay. None of these actually matter? Oh, there we go. Oh, roll backwards, please. Don't want to get a hit. Oh, I forgot. Wow, he's stretched out like that. Oh, you spit poison. I don't remember you spitting poison. But anyway. Katarina armor. I already have all the Katarina set, don't I? Or is that the Imperious set? I don't remember. Actually, I want to check that out real quick. Let's go to armor. Huh. Oh, it was Havel's set that I picked up. Okay. I was like, I remember getting a really heavy set here recently. I just went down there and picked it up. There's nothing really to it. But yeah. Bonfire Ascetic. Nice. That means more levels. But if you want to go into New Game Plus, doing this makes it kind of... Well, it makes the transition a lot easier. Nice slab. I've got so many of those now. They've been giving them out like so frequently. I've got 8 of them. That's kind of crazy. But yeah, I've had more luck getting Titanite slabs than I have chunks. And I've used all my chunks and had to buy some more to level the staff up. We leveled it up to +7, and then I went ahead and did it to +10, just so that I'd have it, just in case I wanted to start using spells. Alright, so now you're going to be able to see the guys that are over here, or you should be able to. Oh, are they only one-time kills? Okay, I guess they're just one-time kills. Alright, now I don't remember what this one does, to be perfectly honest. But I have so many lockstones now from facing the Rotten, because there's one right next to the bonfire, and it respawns every single time. Yeah, I've got 33 of them. So I'm going to go ahead and activate it, because I don't really mind if I, lose 1 or 2 to just silly stuff. Alright. So what are you? Okay, you're not a mimic. And you are... what? Durgo's hat. What are you? Durgo's hat. Not... oh, there it is. Monocled hat favored by blue-eyed Durgo. Extends arrow range. Oh, that's pretty cool. The hero Durgo, an expert bowman, and his brother-in-law defended their homeland from aggressors. In spite of Lanfear's policy of isolationism, Durgo was well known even beyond his domain. Interesting. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and head on. It kind of reminds me of the archer that's in Dark Souls 1. That's such a pain in the butt if you want to kill him and get his bow. Okay, so it looks like this is open now. I can't remember what his name is, but reminds me of him. Or her, actually. I think it was her. Elizabeth Mushroom. Okay. Oh, hello. Greetings. And I. Alright. And yeah, I see the tip of your sword sticking out right there. And you're dead. Alright, so that's the elevator that we moved up. And is there anybody behind me? Nope. Okay, good. Yep. And... oh, that wasn't a backstab. Seems like it should have been a backstab. On some of the creatures, their window for backstabbing is so small that it seems like you should backstab a lot more than you can. Okay, I don't think there's anything that was frozen in there, but let's go. Oh yeah, right. And there's that guy down at the bottom that does the funky targeting thing. Yeah, and I don't think there was anything up top. There was just a platform with a guy up there that tries to ambush you. Okay. And of course the ladder that goes all the way up. Hello. Yeah, that was way early. Did not judge that distance well at all. I didn't judge the second distance well at all either, but that's fine. He took a decent amount of health off me, but I've got enough that it's not really a big deal. Not a big deal. Okay, so this is where we got the ability to see the invisible people. Are you still down there? No? Okay. Can't open that door from this side. Okay. What else have we got? I'm glad that guy's not around because those guys can be a pain. It wasn't much when we faced him immediately, but I know I've had painful times with them before, so let's go ahead and do this. And we have you. Do we have anybody over there? Nope. Okay. And let's roll. And you're dead. And you're still ignoring me, which is kind of strange. Actually, it's really strange, but whatever. Just as long as you don't try to come ambush me. Oh, looks like I interrupted him before she could hit me. There we go. She's dead. Oh, right. The golems. The golems. So it's a good idea if you can to pull the mobs away from the golems because they won't activate unless, like in... oh, I shouldn't have done that. Like in... and you can't backstab them. Oh, great. I'm stuck against the wall. I hate it when that happens. But yeah, if you can... oh boy. Oh, I think you actually have to hit them from behind, like in front of them. Has too much armor or something. Oh, goodness gracious. Alright. And they do really, really hurt, so watch it. Okay, that works. You're dead. You drop anything? No. Of course you won't. You're gonna just stand there. Of course I'm gonna shoot you. But it is always a good idea to have a ranged option. Even if it's not a great ranged option. Oh, yeah, that was... if I rolled forward it would have been fine, but... but yeah, even if it isn't a great ranged option, at least have one. Because otherwise, there's going to be a lot of situations that you just have to run into that you don't want to. Like fighting those priestesses in there. Always a bad idea when you've got a bunch of melee as well. Okay, how about we heal? That sounds good. Hello. Hey. Am I supposed to attack me? And you're dead. Oh, I've got my shield out. No wonder. It's like my attacks are not doing what I think they should be. Whenever you switch to the flame, it ends up bringing your shield out. So that's why it kept coming out like that. Alright, you're fine. Let's go and heal again. And you're not. Alright, Mimic, come over here so I don't have to fight the big golem. And you're dead. Alright. Symbol of Avarice. What are you? You're a hat, I think, aren't you? Yes. It's yeah. It increases treasure find by a lot, but it also damages you over time, so yeah, watch out for that. Twinkling Titanite times 3 and Petrified Dragon Bone times 3. Nice. Very nice. Like I've mentioned several times before, the DLC is really good about giving you upgrade items so that you can play around with, you know, the different items that you pick up along the way. Are you all just gonna ignore me? Alright. So there is a certain way that you need to do this, and I'm gonna roll. Well, I was planning on rolling off. Come on. Ow. Holy cow. Alright, so running away now. This is the way that you do this. Yeah, well, you can't attack that far through a wall. Alright, backwards. You're gonna do that. I'm gonna do this. And you're both gonna die. Alright, so now that we only have one left up there, you really have to do it a certain way. So those big golems are surrounding a chest. And to get it, well, it looks like we're going to have to open from this side? Or is that the back? Ow! Hey! Around this side, please. If it's from the other side, then I can't open it anyway. Hey, you. I need you to come over a little further, please. I think you have to open up 2 of them, unfortunately. Oh, fine. We'll see if we can open it from here. I don't think we can. Ooh. Bad time on that roll. I guess he doesn't have that much armor. You just have to hit him at, or not hit him at a certain time. And that was a weird interaction there. Oh, so we can't open it from here. Oh, hello. I forgot that golems could activate golems. Thankfully, we were in an immunity kind of frame thing. And that was a bad time. Okay, let's double drink. Since we have so much health, we kind of need to. Alright. 1, 2, roll. Get some stamina back. 3, 4. You're dead. Are you close enough? No. Good. Now, what have you got? Curved Nil Greatsword. I remember there was something about this, but I don't remember what it was. Those are rapiers. Let's go back up here. Knight, that's great sword. Huh. I'm not seeing it. It's a curved sword. Oh, there it is. Great sword with an ominous blade. One of the forbidden weapons sealed away by the Ivory King. Formed by a rock tree and the remnants of a most peculiar sword, it is said to be the father, or that the farther its wielder travels. Oh yeah, the deadlier the blade becomes. Okay. So, yeah, it actually upgrades as you move, which is kind of strange, but I think it's actually a fairly powerful weapon if you get it upgraded enough. You know what I need? I need Death Grip. I don't think that's something that they would. You never know. Like, come on, Dark Souls. Give me a WoW Death Knight ability. Can I get you to back up? Yeah, keep on backing up. Good spot. Oh, no, I guess it wasn't a good spot. Darn it. Hello. Here you come. Come, dude. Oh. Two. Oh, I don't have any stamina. Crap. Put a little more than I expected. Gotta dodge that one. Probably won't dodge this one now that I've said that I dodged the other one. That's just the way it works. Just the way it works. Alright, let's head down here. And this seems like an ominous hallway. That is not an illusionary wall. Flame butterfly? Okay. I was actually running short on those, so well, that's perfectly fine. I tell you what, the smoke in this area... Oh yeah, that's where one of you is. The smoke that we get up here in the northwest during the summer is just absolutely horrible. And now, yes, the Knight of Eleum Loyce seeks the chaos. So now where there was one down by the boss chamber, there's two. Or there are two. Alright, so we've opened this one up. This is just after the boss. So we should have a bonfire that's right up here. So I'm going to go ahead and go to this one. But yeah, anyway, the heavy smoke is really bad for breathing. But it's also kind of bad on your allergies too, so that's sucky time of year up here. Alright, but anyway, I will see you guys in just a second. Alrighty folks, so had a little bit of PvP along the way, which is pretty cool. I actually won that one. And yeah, that wasn't the smartest thing to do. But yeah, that attack that I just did there, the two-handed R2 for this weapon, is really good for PvP, especially on somebody with a dex build. Because it'll knock them on their butt, just like that. Now, that's not going to work if they're in, like, Hovel's armor or something. Hello. Or, like, Katarina armor or something like that. But if they're a caster, if they're a fire person, if they're a dex person, then it's going to knock them on their butt. And that's extremely helpful. But yeah, so it does have a long, like, wind-up time, though, so you need to be careful. Alright. So let's head down here, shall we? I'm all trusty. Oh, it thawed. But yeah. So, great PvP weapon. You can block with it, but I wouldn't really recommend it. Oh, these things. I hate these things. Yeah, that's why I hate these things. They're really pulleys with spikes, which I might just die to. Oh, come on. Yeah. I thought I had stamina. I didn't have stamina to attack, and yeah, it didn't turn out well. Crap. Alrighty. So, hopefully this will go a little bit better this time. Almost one dead at least. Alright, so let's kill you. And R1 actually should kill these guys. Yeah, just fine, so let's do that. Alright, so retrieval. 110,000. And halfway to a level. That's just the way it goes when you get to be a really high level. You get used to it eventually, but it does take a little while. Alright, dude. You're just not going to react to me at all? Okay, well that's fine. I'm not going to complain. Alright, Twilight Herb. But this area is where it starts to get pretty rough. Because you've got these little spinny guys. You've got, yeah, don't get too close to them. Even in your attack. Are you... Okay. You've got this guy who's actually really rough, as long as he stays up there. You gonna jump off? Nope. I mean, yeah, you are. Okay, good. So we're gonna do a similar thing to what we did earlier. Let's just knock him on his butt over and over again. Yeah, see, that's why he's... 2 of these. No, you don't. And let's pull back a little bit. Can't attack through walls, thankfully, so... And final blow. Alright, he's dead. Not exactly what happened with the other guy. The other guy tried to backstab me several times. He was really close to getting me, but a little too quick. Alright, human effigy. And old growth bomb. Cool. This guy, however, I hate these things. Attack. Yeah, there we go. And there we go. They usually just stay up on the ramparts and just absolutely annoy the crap out of you. Because you've got to be fighting these little pesky things. Okay, well at least he's dead. And you've got to fight, you know, and dodge those missiles that they're shooting at you. And alright, does not open from this side. But yeah, these guys are really annoying. And I got pricked by him just by being too close to him, but he's dead. Oh, it looks like one of them's still up there. I heard a cast. Yeah. Oh. Hello. Yeah, there's one that's right there. And there's another person that's over yonder. We'll face him in a little bit. Oh. Oh, it's just the dust coming up below my feet. I was like, I saw an item, didn't I? Alright, please don't knock me off. Oh, there you are. And thankfully you have really bad aim when it comes to hitting you like that. Okay, I'm gonna have to use my bow. Oh, I hate that. Oh, please. Or not. I guess that's fine. Still locked onto him, so I'm getting these really funky camera angles. Okay, come on. Apparently they're not very susceptible to dark damage. Alright, now I remember having a problem around here with not an invader, but almost like a named NPC, sorta. I'll have to find him. Let's put our shield on our back. Yeah, you. Yeah, you're not actually a friend. Despite their friendly overtures, they're not friendly at all. Not at all. Now, I remember... Yeah, I see you down there drinking. But yeah, so... Watch out, because they will try to kill you. Okay. Yeah, I see you over there. We're gonna go back down this way, because it's a bit safer. Can I do a plunging attack on him? No. Darn. There you are. Now he's going to attack you no matter what, so don't worry too much about, you know, attacking somebody that you think might help you out. He's going to try to kill you once you reach that lever. And he's a chicken. Always keeps running. Where'd he go? see where he went. Did he just loop back around? That's entirely possible. At least we'll go over here for this item. Magic stone ×2. I saw a health bar, I thought. Here's a bonfire. Actually, I don't think I knew that this was here. Well, I don't want to rest at it until I kill this guy. But we are reaching the end of the episode, so we're probably going to go ahead and rest at it as soon as he's dead. But I can't find him. Where are you? Maybe he jumped down. Like all the way down. Well, he's not here. Where are you, dude? Like I said, he's a chicken. Well, I do remember that he tried to ambush me after I went to the door. But he's not. What the heck? Huh. Alright, well, we're going to go ahead and end the episode here. Next episode, we should, cross your fingers, finish up this area. We're just going to have to see. But I think it's definitely possible. No doubt about that. Yeah, I don't know where he went. Like I said, chicken. Alright, but anyway, so until next time, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope you all have a wonderful day.